Hi guys, so today I want to go over unboxing some of my crystals. So I have this big box here. Try and show you guys this big box of crystals that I'm going to unwrap with you guys. I just recently moved and I'm in my ultra witchy room, and I wanted to just unbox this box of crystals that I have here with you guys so you guys can see what I have. I don't think I've shown you my crystals before, so I'm going to do that. And this is actually one display that I have of some crystals I've already unboxed, and I will take a picture of those and post them to Facebook so you can see the crystals. I may not label all the crystals that I have there, but at least take a picture of it so you guys can see. So let's just start unboxing, unwrapping these crystals. I don't know what's in these because they're all wrapped up. I know what I'm in my collection, but I don't know what I'm going to be grabbing. So this one is my Seraphinite. So I do have lighting right now, which is good, but I know it's not the greatest lighting. So there you go. This is my Seraphinite. It's a very dark green. Some of them weren't wrapped, I just put them in there. This is my blue Chalcedony. My selenite candle holder. Cute little candle holder. I can tell by the feel of it. This is my smoky quartz point. Okay, that's there. Very clear smoky quartz. The sun is starting to set, but we still have a little bit of time for me to hopefully have enough light to show you guys these. This is my rainbow obsidian. You see the rainbow? Those lines are the rainbow in the obsidian. Oh, yes. This is my coral calcite. Lots of nice little shimmers on top. Very beautiful crystal. You would think it would be really fragile, but it's pretty durable. I mean, I'm still careful with it, but it's durable. This is my twin desert rose my boyfriend got for me. He chose the desert rose as our stone for our relationship. Something about even in the desert, nature can make something as beautiful as this. And even though the desert seems barren and seems like uninhabitable, there's still life in the desert. There's still beauty. He would explain it better, but it was very, very, very beautiful and a very lovely and thought-felt explanation to why he chose the desert rose as our stone. And this is a twin one that he bought for me because he knows I love crystals, and he found this twin one. So kind of like a soulmate version of Desert Rose. This is my coral chalcedony. So this chalcedony grows like this. I don't know if it grew on coral, but I think this is how it grows. It's coral chalcedony, and it grew like this. Isn't that freaking awesome? I love finding these unusual crystal specimens. So cool. So cool. This is another desert rose that I got for myself. And my Vesuvinite from Mount Vesuvius. Right? Vesuvinite? Or was this Vanadinite? Vesuvinite is green. This is Vanadinite. Specimen, let me show you. Come on, you were just doing it. My camera's very picky about when it likes to zoom in on things. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I know you can do it. There you go. Come on. There you go. Isn't it beautiful? It's a beautiful deep orange color. I love that piece. Reminds me of a volcano, though it might be Vanadinite. Ooh. It's okay, it's quartz. It's very durable. Okay. These two, I don't know what they are, but I found them and I thought they were cool. This looks like some form of chalcedony to me. It's, I don't know if you can tell, if my camera will please focus on it. Camera. It's very, I don't know if you can tell, it's very shimmery. Can you tell? Can you see the shimmer? See the shimmer? There's the shimmer. Yeah, right? Right? The whole thing is shimmery. Microscopic little crystals. I think it's a type of chalcedony. Looks very similar to the coral chalcedony, but I don't know for sure. And this one I just thought was so cool. So this is the back, like a rich clay brown color. And then when it broke open, it has this weird greenish black matrix. This is probably just a rock, but it has a sheen to it. See the sheen? Which in my geology class, that sheen reminds me of, oh, what was it? What crystal had that sheen to it? The typical mineral in geology. Not slate. It's not coming to me. I think this is just a typical like mineral rock, but I thought it was really cool, so I've kept it. It's actually like, it has like a personality to it. I've had it for so long and everyone's like, oh, that's just a rock. But I just have a connection. It's very earthy, like a very deep rooted earthiness to me. It has almost this like underworld earth energy to me. This is a quartz cluster. And I believe it has some hematite matrix on it, that vein of hematite. I believe it's a vein of hematite. There's crystals on the bottom and on top. I love working with these quartz clusters for grids. I know a lot of people like to use just one singular point, but I really just find that the cluster works really well because it just manifests the energy all around. I like using clusters for grids. Okay. This is dolomite on wolfenite. So the tan is wolfenite, and then if I'm going to show you really, really close, there's tiny, 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 see them? Little rainbows? Little tiny specks of dolomite. Do you see them? Do you see them like right there? Little tiny specks of dolomite. Little tiny specks. Most of them are clustered right there in the middle. Oh, I did that too quickly with the camera. There we go. Focus. Yeah. They're right there. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There. Little camera. I'm right here. Little tiny dolomite crystals on matrix. I actually was given to this by my geology teacher, so I know that it's dolomite on matrix. This is Cambinsite. Yes, Cambinsite is technically toxic. It's on matrix, so I'm going to show you it. See the blue minus the hair on it? The blue. Camera, work with me. Is Cambinsite. There's a little bit on the back. Cambinsite. It's only toxic if you ingest it, but it's on matrix. So, whatever. I'm actually going to put it back into the paper so I remind myself. Okay, let's see what else we got here. This is a Moroccan geode. It's basically a quartz cluster, but they're found in Morocco with these tiny, tiny crystals, making a super, super glittery quartz geode. Isn't that beautiful? So beautiful. They're so shimmery. It's hypnotic. It's so pretty. And then I have this little cluster of tiny little desert roses all clustered together. See them? Camera. Thank you. Come on. You can do it, camera. Come on, camera. It's okay. There you go. There you go. Tiny little baby desert roses all huddled together. Isn't that cute? I've usually just seen the large desert roses, so when I saw the little tiny ones, I was like, oh my gosh, and they're so cute. Another quartz cluster. And another quartz cluster. This one is beautiful. There are crystals all around. Wait, let's go the right way. All the way around are crystals. All over the frickin' place. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? That's one crystal point. And then there's like the other ones. So I think it's absolutely beautiful. Especially good to use on a crystal display. Okay. We have some white quartz. I just thought it was cute. Why not? We have petrified wood. I'm trying to show you guys out the sheen. Petrified wood. Mahogany obsidian. Can you see the mahogany on it? Maybe a little. A little bit. Camera focus. Focus. There's the mahogany. Some more mahogany. All these mahogany obsidian pieces my boyfriend found on his property. We have ancient volcanic areas around here in Oregon, and he found all of this mahogany obsidian. See the mahogany on it? So, pretty cool. This is dogtooth calcite. Sometimes the camera has trouble focusing on multi crystals that have multiple faces. Come on, it's okay. You can do it. Come on. There you go. Dogtooth calcite. And it's very glittery on the back. We got ourselves some green obsidian. Black tourmaline on matrix. Amethyst. It's a cool shape. Some stones that I had found digging. I think they're kind of like a quartz or an agate. My 3 types of citrine. I bought these thinking citrine came different colors in the beginning of my exploration of crystal healing. Now I know that they're not correct. But this is the original Madeira citrine. Very orangey. Beautiful color. This is natural. Madeira citrine. Orange. Cute little cluster. This is heat treated amethyst. This is the citrine we all have come to know as citrine, this yellow color. This, however, is heat treated amethyst. You can tell that a lot of it's white. It's not as vibrant in color. That's because it's amethyst heat treated to turn yellow. Now, some people say that yellow citrine is heat-treated amethyst. They treat it like amethyst. Other people say that since yellow citrine is amethyst that's been heat-treated to turn yellow, that it now has the energies of yellow. And since amethyst and citrine are so similar in composition, you can even find ametrine, which is a natural crystal that grows in nature, which is amethyst and citrine fused together. They feel that yellow citrine is still um, can still be considered citrine. And actually, I want to say ametrine is technically amethyst, where part of it's been heat treated to turn yellow. So it's still all amethyst. So it depends on if you want to look at it as amethyst, like yellow amethyst, or if you want to look at it as citrine. Either or. They're very similar in composition, though. So, yeah. Talking about amethyst, here's a big amethyst cluster that I got. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna focus. You don't want to focus on it? Well, you guys get the picture. Oh, maybe a little bit. My amethyst cluster. Oh, of course, he was hiding the third citrine. I forgot to show you guys. This is irradiated citrine. I think it's irradiated Madeira. You can see that it has a lot of the orange in it, like the Madeira, but it's very, very dark and it's like opaque black. That's because it's been irradiated. Some people were saying that this was root beer citrine when I first bought it, and I was like, oh, that's cute, but now I realize that that's not true. But it's still one of my citrines, and I still keep it. So it's good to have the three colors and to kind of show the differences between them. Very educational. The last two are the biggest crystals I have so far. The amethyst cluster and the smoky quartz point that I have are also quite large, but these are the two like largest ones I have. A lot of what I have is tumbled and smaller. This is my big Moroccan geode. So my big one, big Moroccan geode, but I really do love it. It's so cute. It's so sparkly too. I love the Moroccan geode, it's so sparkly. This is my biggest piece. This is pink halite. Now it's probably not going to come through. It's never come through on this camera, but it is a very, very, very pale pink. I don't know if you can see that. Lighting's not great. But it is a very, very pale pink. It is halite, so it's salt. You can see the matrix of the salt crystals. I like that it has some really big matrices right there to little tiny. So the whole thing is salt. The whole thing is pink halite. And I love this piece. I love it. Yeah. It is salt, so it will dissolve if it gets water on it. But I think it's just so beautiful, and I love that it's a very pale pink. I love that. I use it a lot for love crystal grids and bring it out during IMULC and such. It does come apart because it's salt, but yes. And the last thing that I have, they're not crystals, but they're still really pretty, are my abalone shells. Abalone is sometimes considered a crystal within itself. Abalone is usually a part of a lot of crystal books as like an organic crystal. They're very beautiful. I use these to burn incense. If you see the holes right here, you can put an incense stick in the hole and then you can burn it. So you can also put crystals in them and put them on your table with some with a selection of templed crystals to bring in the energy of the crystals to your home. You can have a combination of crystals in there to bring different energies into your home. And that is all I have. So that was the box, the big box of crystals unveiling. So, Cameron, thank you. So I hope you guys enjoyed looking at my crystals. I've been able to show you guys them. I will take a picture of these and post on Facebook. So thank you for watching. Have a good day and a good night. Blessings. Bye.